Good morning, Burnley Moran, pre-K, K, and first grade Bobcats. It's Miss Baber. I hope you all are doing well. Today we have a visit from an old friend. You guys remember Shubert? Say hey, Shubert. Hey, Shubert. No, say hey to the kids. Oh, hi, kids. See, he's happy to see you. So today we are going to read a story that you probably remember from guidance. It's called Schubert's Helpful Day. And the reason that Shubert and I chose this story today is because we both think that there are lots of good ideas in this book about how you can be helpful not only to other people, but also to yourself. It's about taking care of yourself and taking care of other people, and I think this would be a good time to revisit this. So let's get started. Schubert's Helpful Day. Now remember, you guys can sing along with me at home just like you did in class. Okay. You ready, Shubert? Yeah, I'm ready. Hooray, hooray, I'm on my way. Hooray, hooray, I'll be helpful today. Shubert sings as he holds the door open for his sister Sophie. Off to school they go. It's hard to turn pages with one hand, right? Okay. At school, Lucinda, the ladybug, slams her backpack on the floor and kicks her foot at Etta. Etta, the earthworm, ducks just in time. She looks surprised and hurt. What do you look like when you're surprised and hurt? I think I look something like this. Was that good? Mrs. Bookbinder says in a soothing voice, "That was scary, Etta. What could you do to help Lucinda learn another way to treat you?" Do you guys remember what you can do? Do you think they remember Shubert? Oh, I think they do. Etta answers, "I can use my big voice." Etta looks at Lucinda and says, "I don't like it when you kick at me. It's scary." "That is very helpful, Etta," responds Mrs. Bookbinder. Then she turns her attention to the class and says, "Lucinda seems to feel very upset this morning. How can we help her?" All right, you guys be thinking about that at home. What are some different ways you can come up with that, what are some ways that you could have helped Lucinda? Okay, I'm going to scooch over here a little bit. Sorry about that. Okay. So, Benny, the beetle, holds up a wand with a star on it and says, "We could be stars." The class knows the wand is a signal for everyone to, remember we talked about this? Stop, take a deep breath in through the nose, and relax by letting the air out slowly through the mouth. Benny, you led the class in slow breathing. The calmness in the classroom can help Lucinda feel calm too. That is very helpful, Mrs. Bookbinder says. So, that's something for you to remember when you're at home, if you're feeling frustrated or irritated with the other people in your family. It's helpful for you to stay calm, and one way you can do that is by taking your deep belly breaths that we've practiced. Crenshaw the cricket begins to sing a song the class had written. "We wish you well, we wish you well. All through the day today, we wish you well." Mrs. Bookbinder tells Crenshaw that is also very helpful. See, they're sending kindness to Lucinda, who's having a rough day. Okay. Angelina, one of the three ant triplets, picks up the We Care class bag. She walks over to Lucinda and asks, "Will any of these help?" Lucinda looks in the bag. She sees a teddy bear, a bottle of lotion, a Band-Aid, and a soft ball for squeezing. Lucinda chooses the bear and gives it a big hug. Lucinda's body relaxes and she lets out a big sigh. Mrs. Bookbinder can see it is now time to teach Lucinda other ways to handle angry feelings and solve her problems. Okay, so So Lucinda's feeling a little bit better, and now she's ready to hear some different ways to solve her problems. Mrs. Bookbinder begins, Lucinda, you came in the classroom and you threw down your backpack like this. You kicked your foot at Etta just like this. Then you scrunched up your face all tight like this. Ooh, that was kind of scary. You seemed angry. Something scary must have happened. Someone on the school bus tore my picture. It's a picture of me and my mommy, Lucinda says softly. Oh, that is sad. Yeah, that is sad. That's not a nice thing to do. Tear someone's picture. We don't do that. In a soft, questioning voice, Mrs. Bookbinder asks, someone on the bus tore your picture and you didn't know the words to let them know you felt angry? Lucinda moves her feet slowly and mumbles, no. You wanted us to know how angry you felt, so you threw down your backpack and kicked at Etta, reminds Mrs. Bookbinder. That wasn't the best way to handle those feelings. Mrs. Bookbinder continues teaching Lucinda by saying firmly, you may not kick your friends. Kicking is hurtful. When you feel angry, you could say, I feel angry. Someone tore my picture. Say it now for practice. With a tear in her eye, Lucinda says, I feel angry. My picture is broken. You see, Lucinda just used an I message. Here you go, say the aunt sisters Angie, Angela, and Angelina. We have tape. We can fix it. That's very helpful. I think so too, Shubert. They all work together to patch up Lucinda's picture. Mrs. Bookbinder notices the kindness of the triplets. She describes it by saying, you got tape and worked together to fix Lucinda's picture. Now she can share it with her friends. That was helpful. Benny says, yeah, because we are here to help each other. It's our job to keep the classroom safe. To do our job, we must be helpful. Benny looks at Shubert and says, right, Shubert? Right, Shubert? And with that, Shubert begins to sing his song again. Let's sing it together. Hooray, hooray, I'm on my way. Hooray, hooray, I'll be helpful today. And then the class joins Shubert and they all sing together. Hooray, hooray, we're on our way. Hooray, hooray, we'll be helpful today. Is that the end? Yes. And that is the end of the story. Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed our Shubert story today, and I hope you remember to use some of the things that you learned, like using your words and using your breath to stay calm and think about ways that you can be helpful. And I had fun seeing you guys say bye, Shubert. Bye, Shubert. No, say bye to the kids. Oh, bye, kids. All right. See you guys soon. Bye.